No one realizes that in his human life, Alastor could have received a harsher sentence than Vox for just one thing. In Hazbin Hotel, both Alastor and Vox were serial killers. Legally, both committed intentional homicide, but judging by motive, cruelty, and planning, Vox should have faced a far heavier sentence. Alastor did not kill at random. His murders came from losing control after being mocked or humiliated. In law, this is heat of passion homicide. It is impulsive and lacks planning, so courts usually treat it more lightly. Vox was the opposite. He killed for attention and power. He planned every attack, targeted co-workers who blocked his rise, and removed anyone more popular than him. It is the most serious category, and his motives were selfish, calculated, and cruel. His ambition even pushed him to form a cult-like group, which made him far more dangerous than Alastor. But here is the irony. Alastor still likely received the harsher sentence. They lived in a time with strong racial tension. Because of prejudice, Alastor would be judged more harshly, while Vox would benefit from favoritism. So who do you think would have gotten the heavier sentence? Did you know a sinner's appearance in hell is shaped by 3 major factors? In Hazbin Hotel, every sinner's look connects to their life and death. Vox and Alastor's flashbacks already show that a sinner's appearance is directly linked to the way they died. Alastor is a clear example. He was mistaken for a deer while hiding a body, and a hunter shot him on the spot. That is why he has antlers after death. Vox was crushed by a falling TV during a speech, so his head becomes a television in hell. A sinner's lifestyle also shows up in their appearance. Alastor was a radio host, so his voice carries an old broadcast filter, like a station trying to tune in. Husk has card suit marks on his body because he gambled nonstop when he was alive. There is another factor confirmed in the official art book. A sinner's appearance includes something they hated or feared when they were alive. Viv once said Angel Dust hated his arms before he died, but in hell he has 3 pairs of them. His design reflects this rule perfectly, so these 3 elements work together to shape every sinner, their cause of death, their lifestyle, and the things they hated in life. Which one do you think matters the most? Why did Nifty go to Husk first when Alastor was in danger? It might mean her soul belongs to him too. In Hazbin Hotel, when Nifty sees Alastor in trouble, she runs back to the hotel and brings Husk to help. But that is strange because Charlie, the princess of hell, is right beside her, and Vaggie is clearly the best one to handle a crisis. So why would she choose the bartender instead? It likely means that, like Husk, Nifty's soul is tied to Alastor. In the pilot, Alastor can summon both of them instantly with a snap. He never asks for their consent, yet they stay and work at the hotel willingly. That shows Alastor has full control over them. Husk's attitude toward Nifty is also surprisingly gentle. He doesn't act like they just met. It feels more like old friends reuniting. When Nifty walks into the hotel and sees Husk, he smiles and greets her right away. That moment shows they already share a connection. Most importantly, Nifty's total obedience to Alastor proves it further. She never questions him or hesitates. The moment Alastor gives an order, she follows. So do you think Alastor owns Nifty's soul? 5 Alastor secrets you probably never knew, and each one is wilder than you think. Number 1. Alastor has a very strange moral code. He does not like kids. He won't go out of his way to kill them, but if a kid annoys him, he won't hold back. He even thinks this: if a child gets hurt while playing under his permission, then it's not his responsibility at all. Number 2. Alastor is not a heavy drinker, but he loves strong alcohol like whiskey. He likes black coffee. He refuses to drink tea. And the weirdest part? He can handle being covered in blood, but he cannot stand bad table manners while he eats. Number 3. The real reason he hates Vox is simple. He hates modern tech. He refuses to use anything invented after he died. Vox, on the other hand, lives for technology, so the two were never going to get along. Number 4. Alastor hates being touched, but he loves touching other people. He enjoys stepping into someone's space. In the pilot, he grabs people and corners them more than once. Number 5. Alastor was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's where he lived as a human and where he died. He was an only child. He was Creole. Anything else you want to know about him? Why would Alastor's stag shadow appear in the human world? No one realizes that his death was probably orchestrated by Rosie. In Hazbin Hotel, the stag shadow is one of Alastor's most important weapons in hell. It wouldn't appear in the human world, especially when Alastor was still human and couldn't summon it. But when Alastor made a deal with Rosie,
power beyond what your mortal mind can imagine. The most powerful sinner in hell.
It could suggest that the stag shadow was the power Rosie promised to give him. In the latest episode, we learned that Rosie's deal with Alastor was for him to protect Charlie in hell. After Alastor arrived in hell, he quickly wiped out many powerful lords. Then he followed Rosie's orders to lay low and help Charlie open the hotel. One theory is that maybe Rosie summoned the shadow to stay on Earth. The next day, it deliberately attracted hunters to shoot Alastor while he was hiding a body. This would make sure he went to hell sooner, helping Charlie remove anyone who could threaten her or the hotel. What do you think? Do you believe Rosie might be behind Alastor's death?
Do you know why Emily immediately hugs Serpentius when she returns to heaven from hell? In Hazbin Hotel, Emily goes to hell to apologize to the sinners, but fails. When she returns to heaven and sees Serpentius, she rushes to him, hugs him, and softly says, "I'm sorry." Why? First, Emily isn't apologizing for waging war against hell, but because she sees the horrifying truth of hell. When Vox plays footage of the massacre and shifts the blame onto the angels, Emily finally understands that hell is a never-ending cycle of torment and death for countless souls. Also, Emily understands how heaven has harmed hell. Heaven made these souls suffer twice, first pain, then death. She realizes that souls like Serpentius have been living in that environment for so long, and she never questioned it before. Now, she feels deep sympathy for him. Most importantly, Emily sees her own ignorance and naivety. Angels bring gift baskets and toffee to hell, not out of malice, but because they are overprotected and unaware of the real pain souls endure. They think a little treat can comfort them, not realizing the souls bear unhealable trauma.
Did you notice? Vox's plan to take over heaven was doomed from the start. In Hazbin Hotel 2, Vox is the main antagonist, planning to start a war between heaven and hell so he can defeat the angels, take over heaven, and eventually rule the world as God. But this plan was never going to succeed, and many details prove that. First, Vox's plan is filled with fantasies and doesn't address any real issues.
Why do we even need to rule heaven? How would we, get up there?
Semantics, Val.
This means he and his army are trapped within the circle of pride and will never be able to enter heaven. Also, Vox and his team have no real understanding of the angels. From their singing scene, it's clear they've only encountered exorcist angels led by Adam and have no idea that heaven also contains powerful six-winged seraphim like Lucifer. So even if they managed to get into heaven, they wouldn't stand a chance against these mighty angels. Most importantly, Vox is far too arrogant, just as Alastor points out.
Do you really think you're powerful enough to take on all of heaven? You haven't even proven that you're the strongest in hell.
He doesn't even have the weapons to defeat the angels. So, do you think Vox's plan will succeed?
Did you know Valentino might already be planning to betray Vox? In Hazbin Hotel, Valentino gets annoyed every time Vox hypnotizes Angel. In episode 6, he even looks angry, but he normally does not care about Angel at all. So why does he react like that? It may be because he hates seeing someone else control his toy. Valentino knows Vox is using Angel, but to him, Angel is his biggest source of money, and Vox sending Angel to be a spy means Vox is taking Valentino's top asset and using it for himself. This might be the main reason Valentino wants to turn on him. There's more. Vox only shows up when he needs Angel. Valentino has likely realized the truth. Vox has been using him the whole time just to reach Angel. So he is angry not only because Angel is being used, he is angry because he is being used too. He feels tricked and played. This also explains why, after Vox talks to Lucifer, Valentino looks upset again when Angel gets controlled. In his eyes, this might be the last time Vox uses Angel as a pawn, and Valentino is done being pulled around. So, do you think Valentino will finally betray Vox?